time for baseball. So digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding in, Mike Trout. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And into the box now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Batting third, first baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go deep, at least make the guy work for it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled off. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6th, first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
The 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier has it in his sights. He's got it 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Count still full, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. In now for the Angels, Ryan Schimpf. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit toward the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Set. Here's the 3-1. Way out in front. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Justin Upton now. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is Smith. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
In now, Luis Valbuena. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Angels get 2 both on this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Coming in for his first at-bat, Willie Optimus. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Now, this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Number 22 on the year, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. Lifted the other way to left center. Hazelbaker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The throw pulls him off the bag. Smith leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller.
He's set and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He went down on strikes last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Number 59 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 34 home runs now on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Justin Upton with a solo home run. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now, Luis Valbuena.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fouled off. Smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. Miller will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Your second baseman, number 18.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down in. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Zach Kozart. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. At the plate, Willie Athamas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched at this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
So we got him swinging. Jeremy Hazelbaker becomes out number 2 this inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Upton coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got to hit it right on the screws.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a next pitch.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Justin Upton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Echeverria now. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wilson Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's Albert now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time. I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Cannon Middleton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller. And they'll need him to get something going here. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode. Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Carlos Santana now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. David Hernandez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
David Hernandez.
Hernandez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fouled away. Miller on third with 2 out. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Los Angeles sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Andrew Heaney gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jacob Faria was only able to work 4 innings as he The weekend has arrived. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Naquin's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Zach Kozart comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. That's taken up and in for ball 2. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. What a play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500.
A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Brantley, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A run for... So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in now, Luis Valbuena. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. In now, Francisco Mejia. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Standing in, Michael Brantley. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base run.
And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Here's Yonder Alonso. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Naquin, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Calhoun there to put it away, and finally here's Caleb Coward. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. On the ground to the right side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Simmons, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Up next for Cleveland.
Striding in, Francisco Lindor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Howard has it on to first, and the Triber held in check In now is Andrelton Simmons back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
A ball and 2 strikes. Cozart leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 1 in the... Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 1 run. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Albert now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batter, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Coward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. but a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. Some adjustments. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One and 2, here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Zimmer ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back, still ranging back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Mejia, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. David Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Here's Michael Brantley. His last at-bat popped out in foul ground. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. Here's Yonder Alonso. Career numbers with David Hernandez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Throw to first in plenty of. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. At the plate, Mike Trout. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that's the second out. Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing.
We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Caleb Coward.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And there's 1 away. 1 away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Upton. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. Zach McAllister has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
34. Zach McAllister.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mejia recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, 2 down now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Into the box now, Michael Brantley hit hard on the ground to 3rd.
You think he's not?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Now batting, Zach Cozart, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Mike Trout, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 35 now on the season. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Justin Upton. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's just 1 for 6. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Naquin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Go on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Salazar earns his 8th victory.